Ever feel like the world's spinning out of control, bombarding you with endless notifications, breaking news, and chaos that just won't quit? What if there was a way to find calm, to stand firm, and even thrive in the middle of it all? That's where Stoicism comes in, a timeless philosophy that's like a mental anchor in a storm. Welcome to Daily Stoic Habits, where we dive into practical wisdom to live better every day. In this video, we're unpacking how to live like a Stoic in today's wild, unpredictable world. We'll explore mastering what you can control, embracing challenges with grit, and finding peace through virtues and mindfulness. So, hit that subscribe button for daily Stoic habits, ring the bell for notifications, and let's get started. You're scrolling through your phone, your heart racing as the headlines scream disaster, or maybe you're stuck in traffic, angry that your day hasn't gone your way. Sound familiar? Stoicism doesn't promise to fix the chaos, it teaches you to rise above it. Born in ancient Greece and honed by legends like Marcus Aurelius, this philosophy is all about focusing on what's in your power, your thoughts, your actions, your attitude, everything else. Let it go. In a world that feels like it's always on fire, Stoicism is your guide to staying cool, collected, and purposeful. Why does this matter now? Because life's coming at us faster than ever. Social media rants, work stress, global uncertainty. Stoicism cuts through the noise, offering tools to build mental strength and live with intention. It's not about sitting cross-legged on a mountain. It's about finding clarity when your inbox is overflowing or the news won't stop. Can you imagine a life where you're not rattled by every curveball? That's what we're diving into. Here's what we've got lined up. First, we'll tackle how to focus on what you can control, so you're not wasting energy on things that don't matter. Then, we'll talk about turning adversity into a chance to grow stronger, because challenges aren't roadblocks, they're stepping stones. Next, we'll dive into living with virtue, those core principles that keep you grounded no matter what. Finally, we'll explore simplifying life and staying mindful, so you can savor the moment instead of stressing about tomorrow. By the end, you'll have practical Stoic habits to bring calm and purpose to even the messiest days. Imagine a world where you're unshaken by the chaos around you, where your mind stays clear no matter how loud life gets. That's the promise of Stoicism. And it's not just some dusty old philosophy, it's a lifeline for today's whirlwind of stress and uncertainty. Let's dive into what Stoicism is, where it came from, and why it's your secret weapon for thriving in a world that never seems to slow down. Stoicism was born in ancient Greece, sparked by a guy named Zeno who started teaching on a porch. Stone means porch, hence the name, but it was folks like Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor juggling an empire and personal struggles, Seneca, a writer navigating cutthroat politics, and Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher who really brought it to life. These weren't ivory tower thinkers. They were people like us, facing tough days and finding ways to keep their cool. Their core idea: focus on what you can control, your thoughts, your choices, your reactions, and let go of the rest. Sounds simple, but it's a game-changer. At its heart, Stoicism says the good life comes from virtue, being wise, fair, brave, and disciplined. External stuff like wealth, fame, or even bad luck, those don't define you. Your character does. Think about Marcus Aurelius, scribbling in his journal while leading armies, reminding himself to stay humble and calm, or Epictetus, who said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." That's the Stoic mindset. You can't control the world, but you can control how you respond. And that's where the magic happens. Why does this matter in our crazy, modern world? Because we're drowning in noise, endless notifications, work deadlines, social media drama. Ever feel like you're sprinting just to keep up? Stoicism steps in like a mental reset button. It teaches you to tune out what's out of your hands and double down on what you can shape. Imagine you're stuck in a meeting with a micromanaging boss, or your newsfeed is screaming about the latest crisis. A Stoic pauses, breathes, and asks, "What can I do right here, right now?" Maybe it's staying patient, speaking thoughtfully, or just walking away to clear your head. That's Stoicism in action. Let's get real for a second. Picture someone scrolling through their phone, heart pounding over a heated comment thread. A Stoic approach: put the phone down, reflect, and decide if engaging is worth your peace. Or think about work stress. Say you're slammed with a project that's going sideways. Instead of panicking, a Stoic focuses on the next step, does their best, and lets go of worrying about the outcome. It's not about being emotionless. It's about not letting emotions hijack your life. Stoicism's like mental armor, helping you stay steady when everything else is falling apart. The beauty of Stoicism is how practical it is. You don't need a philosophy degree to use it, just a willingness to rethink how to handle life's curveballs. Whether it's a blown deadline, a family argument, or just the overwhelm of a packed schedule, Stoicism gives you tools to stay grounded. It's about building resilience, not by ignoring the chaos, but by choosing how you face it. As we move forward, we'll unpack how to master what you can control, turn setbacks into strengths, and live with purpose no matter what the world throws at you. Life's throwing curveballs. Your boss snaps at you, your car breaks down, or the internet's buzzing with the latest outrage. It's easy to feel like you're at the mercy of it all. But Stoicism hands you a powerful tool, the ability to master what you can control. This isn't about dodging problems. It's about deciding where to focus your energy so you stay steady no matter what hits. Let's break down how to apply this core Stoic principle to your everyday life and turn chaos into clarity. Stoicism's big idea here is the dichotomy of control. It's simple but profound. You control your thoughts, your actions, and your attitude. That's it. Everything else, other people's opinions, the weather, global events, is out of your hands. Epictetus put it bluntly: some things are up to us, and some things are not. The trick is knowing the difference and not wasting mental energy on what you can't change. Think about a bad day at work. You can't control your coworker's mood swings, but you can control how to respond, whether you stay calm, keep working, or walk away. That's your power. So, how do you put this into practice? Start by pausing when life feels overwhelming. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, what's in my control right now? Maybe you're stuck in traffic and late for a meeting. You can't unclog the road, but you can choose to stay calm, call ahead to explain, or use the time to think through your day. This small shift, focusing on your response instead of the problem, changes everything. It's like turning down the volume on life's chaos so you can hear your own voice. One practical way to build this habit is journaling. Grab a notebook and split a page into 2 columns. In my control and not in my control, right? Down what's stressing you out: a fight with a friend, a looming deadline, whatever. Then sort it out. In your control, things like how you communicate, how to manage your time. Not in your control, their reaction, the project's outcome. This exercise trains your brain to zero in on what matters. Try it for a week, and you'll start catching yourself in the moment, redirecting your focus like a Stoic pro. Let's paint a picture. Imagine you're at a family gathering and someone's pushing your buttons, dredging up old arguments. The room's tense and you feel your blood boiling. A Stoic doesn't spiral or snap. Instead, you pause, recognize you can't control their words, and choose your own. Maybe a calm response or a quiet exit. Or say you're scrolling social media and a post triggers you. Instead of firing off a heated comment, you close the app, take a walk, and let it go. These aren't just reactions, they're choices that keep you in the driver's seat. The payoff: freedom. When you stop wrestling with things you can't control, you save energy for what you can. You're not rattled by every external hiccup because you've got your own inner compass. Seneca said it best: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This mindset doesn't make problems disappear, but it makes you unstoppable in facing them. As we keep going, we'll see how to embrace adversity as a chance to grow, live with virtue, and find peace in the moment. For now, start small. Next time life feels chaotic, ask what's in your control and act there. That's the Stoic way to cut through the noise and build a life of calm and purpose. Life doesn't pull punches. A project flops, a loved one's sick, or the world just feels like it's crumbling. Moments like these test you. Stoicism doesn't sugarcoat hardship. It teaches you to embrace adversity as a chance to grow stronger instead of dodging life's storms. You learn to stand tall in the rain. Let's dive into how Stoics turn setbacks into stepping stones, and how you can build that same resilience to face any challenge with grit and grace. For Stoics, obstacles aren't curses, they're opportunities. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Think about that. The very thing blocking you could be your path forward. Lost your job? It's a chance to rethink your career or learn new skills. A relationship falls apart? It's a moment to reflect on what matters and grow wiser. This isn't blind optimism. It's a deliberate choice to find meaning in the mess. When life hits hard, a Stoic asks, how can this make me better? One powerful Stoic tool is reframing challenges. Instead of thinking, why is this happening to me? Try, what can I learn from this? Picture a tough day. Your car's dead, and you're late for a critical meeting. Instead of spiraling, you focus on what's in your control, calling for help, rescheduling, staying calm. That shift turns a bad moment into a test of patience and problem solving. Over time, this habit rewires your brain to see setbacks as chances to practice resilience, not reasons to crumble. Another Stoic practice is premeditatio, malorum, or premeditating the worst. Sounds grim, but it's practical. Take a few minutes each morning to imagine what could go wrong. Your flight's delayed, a client bails, or someone snaps at you. That mentally rehearse staying calm and handling it. This isn't about pessimism. It's like a firefighter drilling for emergencies. When trouble hits, you're not blindsided, you're ready. Try it before a big day. Visualize a hiccup and plan your response. You'll walk into the world braced, but not rattled. Let's bring this to life. Imagine Marcus Aurelius ruling an empire while plague and war raged. He didn't curse his luck. He journaled, reflected, and focused on leading with wisdom. Or picture yourself in a heated argument. Instead of yelling, you channel Stoic calm, listening and responding thoughtfully. That's resilience, staying steady when the ground shakes. Even small moments count. When you're stuck in a long line, don't fume. Use it to practice patience or strike up a kind conversation. These choices stack up, building a tougher you. How you start. Next time you face a setback, pause, take a deep breath and ask, what's the opportunity here? Maybe it's a chance to practice kindness, solve a problem, or just stay cool under pressure. Journal about it at night. What went wrong? How did you respond? What can you do better? This reflection turns chaos into growth. Seneca said, difficulties strengthen the mind. As labor does the body, every challenge is a workout for your character. The Stoic path isn't about avoiding pain, it's about using it to build something stronger. As we move forward, we'll explore how to live with virtue, simplify your life, and stay grounded in the present. For now, embrace the next obstacle as a teacher. That's how you forge resilience that carries you through any storm. Let's keep going. Chaos swirls around us, angry headlines, petty conflicts, endless temptations to lose your way. Stoicism cuts through it all with a simple truth. The good life is built on virtue. Not fame, not money, but being a person of wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These four Stoic virtues are like a compass, guiding you to stay grounded and purposeful no matter how wild the world gets. Let's unpack how to live with virtue and make it the backbone of your daily life. First, wisdom. It's not about being a know-it-all. It's about seeing clearly and making rational choices. Picture a heated moment, someone cuts you off in traffic and your blood boils. Wisdom says pause, breathe, and decide. Is honking worth it, or do you let it go? In a chaotic world, wisdom is your filter, helping you sort signal from noise. Practice it by reflecting before acting. Next time you're stressed, say, or work, deadlines looming, step back, ask, What's the smart move here? Maybe it's prioritizing tasks or asking for help. That's wisdom in action. Justice is next, treating others fairly, even when it's hard. The world's full of slack coworkers who slack, strangers who snap. Justice doesn't mean getting even, it means staying kind and honest. Imagine you're in a group project and someone's not pulling their weight. Instead of lashing out, a Stoic offers help or communicates calmly, keeping the team first. Try this once a day. Do something fair or kind, like listening to a friend without judging or tipping generously. These acts ripple, making you a steady presence in a divided world. Courage isn't just for heroes. It's for everyday battles. It's speaking up when you're scared, facing failure, or owning a mistake. Think about a time you avoided tough feedback at work because you feared looking weak. Courage says, have the conversation. It's not about being fearless, but acting despite fear. Start small. Next time you're nervous, maybe pitching an idea, take a deep breath and go for it. Each step builds a braver you. Marcus Aurelius faced war and betrayal yet wrote, if it's endurable, endure it. That's courage showing up, no matter what. Temperance is the art of self-control, saying no to excess. In a world pushing you to binge on food, shows, or outrage, temperance keeps you balanced. Picture scrolling social media, tempted to argue with a stranger. Temperance says, close the app, or maybe you're eyeing that extra slice of cake. A Stoic checks in, do I need this? Try setting one limit daily, like cutting screen time by 15 minutes, or skipping that impulsive purchase. It's not deprivation, it's freedom from being ruled by cravings. How do you make these virtues stick? Build habits each night. Reflect, did I act wisely today? Was I fair, brave, restrained? Write it down. If you slip, say, you snapped at someone planning how to do better tomorrow. Small acts add up. Look at someone like Nelson Mandela, who embodied Stoic virtues through decades of struggle, staying just and courageous despite injustice. You don't need a stage. Your daily choice is helping a neighbor, facing a fierce shape of virtuous life. Living with virtue isn't flashy, but it's powerful. It's what keeps you steady when life's screaming at you to lose control. As we move forward, we'll explore simplifying your life and staying present to deepen this Stoic path. For now, pick one virtue, maybe wisdom, and lean into it today. That's how you build a life that stands tall, no matter the storm. The world's a whirlwind, endless ads, overflowing inboxes, and a million things begging for your attention. It's easy to feel buried under it all, chasing stuff that doesn't matter. Stoicism offers a way out. Simplify your life by stripping away the excess and focusing on what's essential. You find calm and clarity even when everything else is spinning. Let's dive into how to live simply, Stoic style, and cut through the clutter to build a life of purpose. Stoics didn't care for flashy things. They valued inner contentment over outer noise. Think less about fancy cars, more about a clear mind. Simplifying isn't just decluttering your closet. It's about clearing mental space too. In a world screaming more, Stoicism whispers enough. Picture your day, notifications buzzing, tasks piling up, social media pulling you in. Simplifying means saying no to what drains you and yes to what fuels you. Health, relationships. Meaning, it's like tuning a radio to cut the static and hear the signal. Start with your physical space. A cluttered room clouds your mind. Try this. Pick one area, your desk, your bag, and clear it out. Keep only what you need or love. Don't eat the rest. Seneca would approve. He lived modestly, focusing on ideas over possessions. Now take it digital. Your phone's a chaos machine. Mute group chats. Delete apps you doom scroll. Set a timer. 30 minutes less screen time daily. That's space for a walk, a book, or just breathing. These small cuts feel like lifting a weight off your chest. Mental. Decluttering is next. Ever catch yourself juggling a dozen worries, bills, deadlines? What someone said, Stoics focus on essentials. Try a daily priority check. Each morning, write down 3 things that matter most, maybe a work task, calling a friend, or eating well. Let the rest slide. This isn't ignoring life. It's choosing what deserves your energy. When you're not spread thin, you're sharper, calmer, more present. It's like pruning a tree so the good branches thrive. Gratitude is a Stoic secret for simplicity. When you're thankful for what you have, you stop chasing what you don't need. Try this every night. Jot down one thing you're grateful for: a warm meal, a kind word, even just making it through a tough day. Marcus Aurelius did this, reflecting on small joys despite ruling an empire. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, quieting the urge to overcomplicate life with more stuff or stress. The payoff? A lighter life. Less clutter, physical or mental, means less stress and clearer priorities. You're not running on empty, chasing things that don't last. Instead, you're grounded, with room for what matters. Picture an evening where you're not glued to your phone, but sitting with someone you care about, fully there. That's the Stoic simple life. How do you start? Pick one thing to simplify today. Clear a drawer, skip a scroll session, or name something you're thankful for. Build from there. As we move forward, we'll explore staying present to deepen this calm, focus life. For now, cut one piece of noise and feel the difference. That's the Stoic way to thrive in a chaotic world. Life moves fast, deadlines loom, phones ping, and your mind's already racing to tomorrow's problems or yesterday's regrets. Stoicism pulls you back to the only place that matters, right now. By staying present and mindful, you cut through the chaos and find peace in the moment. This isn't about Zen vibes or incense. It's about grounding yourself to live fully. No matter what's swirling around you, let's unpack how Stoics master mindfulness and how you can bring this calm focus into your daily life. Stoics knew the past is gone and the future's not guaranteed. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Confine yourself to the present." That's the Stoic call to mindfulness. Don't get lost in what was or what might be. Focus on this breath, this choice, this moment. Ever find yourself stuck in a mental loop, replaying an argument or stressing about a meeting next week? Mindfulness snaps you out of it, anchoring you to what you can do right now. It's like clearing fog from a window to see the world sharply. Start with a morning reset. Take 5 minutes when you wake up to set an intention. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and ask, what kind of person do I want to be today? Maybe it's patient, kind, or focused. This isn't fluffy, it's a Stoic warm-up. Like Marcus jotting in his journal to face a brutal day. Try it. Before coffee, close your eyes, breathe in for 4 counts, out for 4, and picture yourself handling the day's chaos with calm. It's a small act that steadies you for what's coming. Evening reflection is another Stoic gem. At day's end, carve out a few minutes to review. What went well? Where did you slip? Maybe you stayed cool in a tough talk, but snapped at someone later. No judgment, just notice. Write it down or just think it through. Seneca did this, asking himself how he lived up to his values. This habit sharpens your awareness, making you more present tomorrow. Picture it. Instead of zoning out to a screen, you're sitting with a notebook, quietly building a better you. Mindfulness also means pausing before you react. Life's full of triggers: a rude email, a cutting comment. Stoics don't just fire back, they wait. Next time you feel that spark of anger or stress, take a beat, count to 5, breathe, and choose your move. Imagine you're in a heated moment at work, and a colleague's snarky remark stings. Instead of clapping back, you pause, nod, and respond calmly. That's mindfulness, catching yourself before the chaos pulls you in. Epictetus would say, between stimulus and response, there's a space, and that space is your freedom. Try this daily. Pick one moment to be fully present. Maybe it's savoring your lunch without scrolling, or listening to a friend without planning your reply. These slivers of attention train your brain to stay here, not there. The payoff: you're not just surviving the day, you're living it. Stress doesn't vanish, but it loses its grip when you're rooted in the now. We've journeyed through the heart of Stoicism, uncovering tools to thrive in a chaotic world. From mastering what you control to embracing adversity, living with virtue, simplifying life and staying present. Stoicism isn't just ancient wisdom, it's a practical guide for finding peace and purpose today. Picture yourself facing a tough day, but instead of crumbling, you're calm, focused, and grounded. That's the Stoic way, and it's within your reach. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start small. Pick one practice maybe. Pausing before reacting or jotting down what you're grateful for. Try it for a week. Each step builds resilience, like stacking bricks for a stronger foundation. Marcus Aurelius faced wars and betrayal yet found clarity through these habits. You can too, whether it's handling a bad day at work or navigating personal storms. The beauty of Stoicism is its simplicity. It meets you where you are, offering strength for whatever comes. Why does this matter? Because life won't slow down, notifications will ping, challenges will rise. But Stoicism gives you the power to choose your response, to live with intention, not reaction. It's about crafting a life that feels meaningful, even when the world's screaming chaos. Imagine looking back and knowing you face life's ups and downs with courage and calm. That's the legacy of living stoically. Due to time constraints, we'll wrap up here. I hope this video has been helpful to you. If it offers even a small spark of insight, I'm truly fulfilled. Save this video to your playlist to revisit anytime. Please like and share it with others. Sometimes the right message at the right moment can change a life. And don't forget to subscribe to Daily Stoic Habits and hit the bell so you never miss our next valuable video. Goodbye for now, and I'll see you soon.